Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to talk to you about some of my favorite 5 basketball drills that you can run on teams that are around that 9-year-old age group. Let's get down to the clipboard and let's check these out. So this first drill is going to be a drill that allows your team to really think. Now, what we're going to have is basically a box. And we're going to have multiple players. You're going to need at least about 8 players for this drill. Now, from here, what we're going to have is player 1 passing to player 4. He's going to then follow his pass. He's going to go in the back of that line. Now, the only 2 rules that you have in this drill is we're going to have one right pass and then a cross pass. And then whenever there's a cross pass, it's again a right pass and then again a cross pass. Right, then a cross, then a right, and then a cross. And then a right again, and it keeps on going. So right, across. Now, what I always suggest to my players when we're running a drill like this is to have them yell it out. So I want the whole team to yell out cross, right. That way, there's less screwing up, and it also teaches them to communicate in game. Now, you can even start with having 2 basketballs. This basketball starting right, this basketball starting across. So we're going to have across to the next player in line and then right. They're going to follow their passes. Then we're going to have across and right. So this right pass goes to the next player in line. That cross pass goes to the first person in that line. And then you keep on moving it through. Now, at first, I would not add a second basketball. This is a drill that takes a lot of brain power. So it's going to make your players learn to think ahead. Also, it's going to allow your players to really learn about communicating in game, but also basically learning multitasking skills when it gets to that second basketball. Understanding, hey, I'm the second person in line. I better watch out because the basketball should be coming from over there, or else I'm going to get dinged in the head with a basketball. So this is a great play or drill to run at all ages, but great to run at the younger ages because it's going to make them think so much. Okay, so in this next drill, we're going to start with 2 different lines. This is going to be a very competitive drill. Basically, we're going to have a basketball here sitting next to, if not on a pylon. If you don't have a pylon, just get something so that the ball doesn't roll away. And then what we're going to have is the first player in each line. They're going to be running and going after that basketball. The first player who gets that basketball, the other player is going to start playing defense. You're going to allow your players to have 3 dribbles. That's it. They have to make something happen in 3 dribbles. And then we only want them to take 1 shot. So 1 dribble, 2 dribble, 3 dribble, take a shot. Now, we really want them to get inside of the bottom half of the key to score. So this is really having them work on their 2 to 3 dribble basketball moves to get into that key. None of this backing down stuff because they're going to run out of dribbles and that just doesn't work in game. They have to be decisive and know what move they're going to make and how fast they're going to do it to be able to get past their defender. Now in this third drill, we're going to have our coach in the middle. I know he's wearing a referee shirt, but whatever, he is their coach. And he's going to be taking a shot. Meanwhile, the first player in each of these lines is going to move forward and they're going to be trying to box out each other just before the coach throws up that shot. So when he says go, they're going to be running in trying to box each other out. Coach is going to throw up a shot, and then whoever gets that rebound has to then take only 1 dribble and 1 shot to score, and the other player who doesn't get that ball, he is going to be playing defense. Once they're finished, they're going to pass the ball back to the coach. They're going to switch lines, and then we're going to be running it all over again with the next players. Okay, so in this next drill, what we're going to have is 2 lines of players, and we're going to be having basically 10 players run this drill. 5 on one team, 5 on another team. So if you have reversible jerseys, that works. Shirts, skins, whatever it may be. Now, what we're going to be having is the players mixing in with each other in these lines. they're going to be passing the ball to each other. So player 1 is going to pass to player 5. He's going to go in the back of that line. Player 5 is then going to pass to player 1. He's going to go in the back of that line. Or you could add in extra things to do where player 5 passes to player 1. He runs towards player 1. Player 1 passes it back. Player 5 then passes back again really quickly. And then they continue it through back and forth. Now, what the coach is going to do is whenever he feels like it, so roughly after about 15 to 20 seconds of running this drill, we're going to have 5-on-5, only one shot, 5 dribbles. And what we're going to have done is basically having these players go 5-on-5 against each other to try and score on that rim. Whoever has that ball at the time is going to be the offensive team. The team that doesn't have the ball is going to be the defensive team. And then what we're going to be having as well is another little piece that you can put in later on in your season is to then have them run your plays if you run plays with your team. It's up to you. And then obviously my favorite drill of all time is the 3-man weave. And we're going to have player 1 pass over to player 3. He's going to follow his pass. Player 3 is going to pass to player 1. He's going to put the basketball down at half court. And then what's going to happen is this player over here who did not make the last pass, he is going to be the one picking up the ball. And the one who put the ball down is going to be on defense. And the one who made that last pass is going to be on offense. And it's going to become a 2-on-1. You're going to go 2-on-1, one shot only. And then once that's through, let's say he just scored, we're going to be going on to the next players in line. Now, I hope that these drills help your team become better at basketball and understand the game a bit better. I'll see you guys again later on today for the second video of the day.